Bro, I'm at Makeway Studio with AllStars, man. It doesn't get better than this, man. I'm an all-star, man. What's up, guys? We're at Makeway Studio, as you can clearly see, and I'm with the All-Star team, and we just finished making a banger. Alright, so my passion for music came from High School Musical. As a kid, my sister right here, she loves that. All those movies, and basically she forced me into watching them, so I had to watch them. So and it was all music and stuff like that. So that's when I actually started liking music and enjoying it, and that's when I started listening to it like on a daily. I started writing songs in sixth grade, but it wasn't really rap. It was just writing, like poetry, for example. But I started actually rapping around like Sec 1 or like Sec 2. That's when I started rapping, and I started actually recording around Sec 3. So it was like I gradually moved up. Okay, so that was my friend Azam who found that name for me, and I don't even know how he found that name, but it was like my name is Jad, and he was like Jad sounds like J, and then it was like okay like JK, and it just sounds good, and then based off that it was like JK. So when you write JK in letters, like the two letters, like when you write that on text, it's like it's like just kidding, you know. So that's where the Joker personality came from, and that's why I call myself the Joker, because I'm always joking. It was crazy. It was very stressful because there were a lot of talented artists I was competing with. So I had to bring in my A game, and I'm glad that I could be the champion. I feel like I deserved it. Okay. So first of all, I saw Drew, my friend Drew. He won the tournament, and then I was like, "Oh, you won the tournament? What's the tournament?" And he introduced me to it, and he was like, "Go ahead. They're probably doing a second tournament soon. You should probably hop in. I think you have the chances of winning." And I was like, "You know what? I'll do it." And that's how I met you guys. Okay, so my released or unreleased or both. All right, so released, I'd probably have to say Three-Headed Shadows.
Everyone tell me I finna blow up. I think I'ma glow up. You get hit with a bang. After this try, they gon' give us respect. Ain't no they gon' remember the name. Too many girls at the same time. Sorry if I don't remember your name. I just came back.
Because that was when I realized that like that like it was good, like other songs I thought they were good, my friends thought they were good, but once I dropped Three-Headed Shadows, everybody was going crazy. Everybody was like, yo, I didn't expect this from you. So seeing that, it kind of made me proud. So that's the proudest song that I ever made. Unreleased, can't choose. I got an album, I got an EP coming out, and it's about like feelings and stuff like that. So it's really deep. So there's some lyrics that I'm really proud of, and the delivery is good. So just wait on it. Okay, so my next project is coming out in 2 to 3 weeks. I didn't decide on the date yet, but I have two EPs of 6 songs each ready right now in my pocket in my phone. So a lot of music coming before summer for sure. So what makes me special compared to other rappers, I feel like I'm more versatile. I see a lot of rappers doing the same thing. No hate towards that, but it's like I feel like I can go from kind of singing to more like fast rap, and I'm trying to experience my sound, and I mean the crowd is loving it. So My musical inspiration, it's combined with many artists. I've seen Lil Tecca go from a couple of thousand streams on SoundCloud to millions, and I was his old fan back then. Before he even became famous, so I saw that and I was like, that pushed me to pursue my goal to drop more songs, and maybe that could happen to me. So a lot of people that I've seen come up and be great, they've inspired me to do so. So I get my inspiration from there. One? I gotta pick one?
We can like two.
Two. Okay, two. Alright, so if I have a song and I want two people on it, damn. So obviously I'd pick Trippie Redd because he's my favorite artist. So that's my favorite artist. Of course, I want him on a song. And I think I would love Lil Baby because he's just amazing right now. It's his time, and he's never missed. He keeps on delivering, and it's crazy. So yeah, those two would go crazy on a track.
With you?
Yeah, with me, of course, of course. Let me pull out my playlist real quick. I really like the new song of Coi Leray, No More Parties, featuring Lil Durk for the remix. I'm a big fan of Lil Durk, so he killed that remix, and Coi Leray definitely delivered on that song. So it's a pretty hype song you could dance to, so I really like it. How to deal with haters? I don't let it bother me. Basically, it's just most of the time haters don't actually go into comments. They don't comment like, oh, this is bad. But like at first starting music at that young age, especially in high school, you're obviously gonna get a lot of people at school going like, oh, that's the wannabe rapper, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it paid off at the end, because right now, like, I know that they're listening to my songs and I know they're liking that. So they were haters at first, but now they're my fans. So it it pays off in the end. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, so I feel like I'm pretty young, so I have time to develop my music and grow bigger for sure. So I'm aiming it as being like a lifestyle. Like, that's gonna be my job. Alright, so the dream day of JK is I wake up in the morning, alright, sleep in a bit late, it's like 12 p.m. wake up, you know what I'm saying? I get out of my room. I have a whole ass theory. Sorry, I have a whole theater with a PS4, and I just game for like 3 hours with the boys. And then after that, I have a basketball court in the back of my house. I go there, shoot a bit of hoops. After that, it's getting late. Gotta eat. I mean, I ate like probably 5 times a day by now. And then I go to the studio, make some bangers with my friends. All-Star here. So yeah, that's pretty much my ideal day. And then go back home and sleep. Instagram, Joker versus the world. Make sure to check out my new EP. It's coming out in 2 weeks. Hopefully, if I don't change my mind. Just check it out. Have a good day.
Joker out. Yeah.
Joker out.
If I get better, I spit with the homies, and if I'm gon' make it, I'm bringing my gang. Say so much shit that we been through my shit, so you better know we ain't the same. So many jokers that like they my friends, cause they do anything.